Welcome to the Outpost. If you both can predict who will be voted out at tomorrow night's tribal council, you will each receive half of an immunity idol.
Let's split it to Middle and Shane.
So we would both like Shane out because of the fact that he's been seeming to be intimidating towards Phil Nim. I write Meryl, but my people write Shane.
Yes.
Your people also write Meryl.
Yes, we'll write Middle. Yeah.
Good luck, baby boy.
My job now is to get back to camp and try to make Shane feel as safe as possible. She's gonna do the same thing on her side. And, you know, let's hope that the name you wrote down is the same one.
Finally. For the first time in this entire game, I've managed to find something of value. Congratulations, you have found diplomatic immunity. The same power also lies with someone on the other tribe. First person who uses this power is the only one who gets to use it. That may mean that this doesn't work. Wow. I will have to box quite clever here to find out whether or not I can play this, but by the sounds of things, I can't. If I have to read that as clearly as it's stated. Damn. I am worried about my safety after losing today's challenge, because what if Philip comes back with some sort of weird idol and Dino has some sort of weird idol, or Tony passes Dino an idol? I mean, it's starting to become like a lucky packet. But it's no, don't get too excited. It is,
When did you get this?
I found it now on the beach. So this is diplomatic immunity. But
This is the same thing that...
But it says here that the first person who uses the power is the only one who gets to use it. So Marion may be the only one to use it.
She is.
But I can be playing this like I'm trying to confuse a vote here, but... Finding the diplomatic immunity and realizing that I can't use it because Marion's used it was so disappointing. I am going to use it, though, to disrupt a little bit. I'm going to present it as my fake idol. So I'm hoping that this is another one of those situations. Just seed a little idea and then watch it just go tits up. So let's think about it. But that's, for me, where the power lies.
Yeah, lie on it, but sleep on it.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Everyone is whipping out parchments and pouches from their pantsers. I do have safety though, which is great, because I have my tribal council pass, which I really wanted to hold on to this for as long as possible. But right now, things are looking really crazy. So this is what's up. Dante has an idol, so he's safe. Dino's behavior is very safe, so he's safe. Shane has now found a pouch, which is not valid. Philip is at Outpost getting some thing, so he's kind of safe. Marion has jetted off to Masu, which then leaves myself and Palesa. So what I'm trying to do is like get votes on Palesa. Whoa, Phil, is that you?
Oh, it is him, yeah. Frisk him quick. I don't think that anybody who's been to the Outpost has come back and revealed all. So, in the interest of following trends, I'm also going to do the same thing. We both had to write a name, or will have to write a name at Tribal, and there's an extra vote but it's almost like a half immunity idol. So if at tribal, if we both write, Tony and I write the same name, then that's an extra vote for whoever that person is.
You don't know.
Wait. Is that
I
a
don't
vote
know.
against somebody?
Yeah, so it's a vote against someone, not immunity. So I don't know. She wasn't very kind about you, but yeah. Am I telling the truth? Am I not? What is the truth? They don't know. I know. It's you know this game. You up one day, down the next. I'm not down today. But I told him, did it sound like the truth? It's not.
Okay.
So we had to decide there, at the outpost, a name, agree on it, write it down, and put it in the urn. We put down Shane. Okay. Oh man, lying is tough. I don't know how people do it. I want to tell Dino about the idol, the idol, but I can't. I know I want to now, but it might bite me in the butt later. And I just hope that Tony is able to deliver the goods so that we can get Shane out.
The actual plan should be to find out what they're voting.
Yeah.
We obviously don't want one of us to go.
Yeah.
But they seem, with all the advantages and stuff, they seem to have the upper hand right now.
I was really wary to continue my working relationship with Dino and Phil after the botched attempt at Dante's life in the game. But given the new twist now, I've been trying to figure out where I'm going to place my allegiance. And it seems like the time has finally come for me to place the allegiance. And I'm placing it with Tony, and that definitely includes working with Dino and Philip on the side.
All of them are together. Good. All of them. And Tony told me that they want these people out for all different kinds of reasons. I won't get into it. Tony wants to feel safe. And she got 5 plus us 3.
Yes.
They got no chance. So to make the move happen, I need Dino, I need me, and I need Palesa. So the 3 of us, plus Tony, will make 4, and that'll equal any split that they might come up with.
I now need to get back to my tribe and let them know what the plan is. Spanner in the works, Marion is there because, you don't know where she's at.
Well done. Yay, we won.
I also need to lie to them about what the advantage was on this side. We spotted there was an urn and a parchment for a vote.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's an extra vote, but we have to vote the same person for it to work. I must write my vote for the actual vote,
Yeah.
and then I have an extra vote. They are obviously pushing, I'm sure you know who they're pushing. Dante.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony is always a question mark. It's like we have this love-hate relationship. Do I buy it? Absolutely not.
And I was like, look, I hear you, but I can't make a decision without knowing what my tribe wants.
Yes.
All I was thinking
Fighting
about,
for
I
the
was like,
tribe.
tribe. Yeah. So it was an extra vote, but only if we land on the same person.
Oh, yeah.
So whatever, if I can try and indicate to him at tribal, and that's it.
So I've been around Tony long enough to read her body language and her temperament when she's lying, pretty much. She goes over the top with her explanation, over the top with being funny, and that's exactly what she did when she came home from Outpost.
So he wants Shane gone.
Okay.
And I said, down with that. Because we were originally saying Dante, but it's so obvious. So if Dante had an idol, he'd play it.
That's ballsy. Quite a move.
It's over. Game's done.
Tony coming to me and saying Shane needs to go does not sit well because the original Breakfast Club members like a Shane and a Dante and a Meryl, we formed a mutual understanding that we will have each other's back.
It's going to get tough eventually because people are going to get hurt because we've got this big alliance, these big numbers. But that's part of the game, of course.
Tony's got power in her hands now.
We're going to check some down.
And the more power people get in the game, the more vocal their voice becomes. And at this given point, I can use that to play Tony. Because the people that Tony's working with don't like to be told what to do.
How are you feeling? I'm not liking the new dynamic because I don't know what the agenda is.
With Marion?
Yes.
I'm just putting the cards open out there for you. And then you can decide. The most unlikely alliance that you can have is with Shane and Marion. Because it's not, nobody will see it coming. Absolutely.
Steffi and I have remained solid. In fact, she explained the dynamic between her and Marion. I'm quite happy with that because it doesn't pose a problem to me. For the time being, I think I'm still safe. And I'm hoping that will carry me just over the edge into the merge.
We can go far.
We can go far. Let's be the two in the end. Let's be the two in the end. We can't do it.
I've got people now that I can align with to go post-merge. I've got a Felix and a Kilani, and I know that I can trust Marion. I don't know to what extent, so it depends on where I want to take this game, but I definitely want to sit at the edge.
We're throwing 6 votes on someone. On Philip. 6 votes on Philip. With Steffi and Felix. 6 on him, 1 on Dino.
So with Palesa, she's been the one that, that's the newest to the alliance. So she's part of voting against Phil. But I still need the other 3. Felix and Steffi and Marion obviously vote with us and have enough numbers to trump whatever they come to trouble with.
Yeah, so we just need to tell them at Tribal tonight. I think tonight the lines will be drawn for sure, but it's that time of the game, I guess, and anyway, so.
Going into Tribal, the idea is to load 6 votes on Phil and 1 on Dino, and then hopefully if they match it with their extra vote that they potentially have, it'll be a split vote. We can re-vote, and hopefully we'll be able to get rid of Phil if he does not have an idle advantage.
I was told to write your name. I was told to write your name. If I'm talking to you.
But Shane.
No, but it's not Shane. It's Dante that's I would like to weaken Dante going into merge. I can't play with him.
Yeah, because you guys are a dynamic duo.
Yeah.
I am trying to pull a move that puts the numbers on Palesa, but I wouldn't want to include Dante on that because they are close.
You and I standing here, it leaves Shane and Palesa.
Yeah, not us.
Which two would you rather work with?
My votes will probably go to the person who I don't want to see in match.
Who is Shane? Who would that be?
Well,
Shane is old. Shane is the softest little...
like you don't see him as a plate in the game.
Not right now.
For me, it doesn't matter as long as it's not me. That's what I'm saying.
Palesa doesn't serve my long-term goal in the game, and it destabilizes Dante's faction that he's building up.
I know Palesa is lovely. I love it too.
Yes.
But Dante is building up an army. And it includes Felix and Palisa, not among else. To protect himself.
Very interesting.
I don't want to be collateral damage in whatever blow up is going to happen this evening at Tribal Council. I do feel that I'm safe. I do feel that at this point, neither Dino nor Phil will throw me under the bus. But there's no way for me to know for sure.
So, while it's only the two of us, how do you feel about voting the way they said we must vote?
I'm a bit worried about Tony. Seems to be trying to get power trip. Yes.
Tony is telling us to vote for Shane, and that spoils my game. I don't like the suggestion, and I don't like being told who to vote for.
Tony goes on the power trip. And she sees things are going her way. Can't you see?
I saw that.
She's not humbling.
No. And also wants to be rallying Felix. She seems to...
But she won't get him.
You think? Okay.
3 votes have gone the way she wanted it to go, including tonight's vote. But it's not going to go according to her will.
I think the paranoia and stuff's going to start hitting people.
But either way, we still have to go with the plan you and Phil put down.
Absolutely.
Which is votes on?
Shane.
Shane. Everything on Shane. The Shane vote doesn't worry me too much. However, if Shane had to go, it would obviously cripple the alliance slightly with Dante, Meryl, and everyone else. But it's not an emotional one for me, so I'm all aboard.
I mean, I am nervous. Not, even though we're not in the hot seat.
Why are you nervous?
Just to see if everyone does what they need to do. Because then if somebody doesn't and no one owns up to it, you're like, who didn't do what they were meant to do?
Well, how was your conversation with Meryl this morning?
She just said how much in a unsafe position I'm in.
You?
Me.
Yeah?
Like my name's been thrown out there and I don't trust anything that she's saying.
Did she tell you the whole Palisa and Dante are too close thing?
Yeah, she did.
She was trying to tell me that yesterday. She's like, Palisa and Dante are too close. I've got a plan. I'm like, what's the plan?
What's the plan?
Like, I need to speak. I'm like,
let's speak.
Okay.
What are we doing? We're saying words. Let's speak it.
I've said for a while that Meryl is the most dangerous player in this game, and I still feel that way. Now would be a great time to take a shot at Meryl. Chops Dante off at the knees. It keeps, Shane, who might be obnoxious, I don't see him as big a threat, in the game. The challenge is getting Tony to get Kilani and Tajan to put Meryl's name down. If we can just get them on board with this vote, we will have at least 6 guaranteed votes on Meryl, and that should be enough to send her home. You know how good Meryl is socially?
She's so good,
Haven't you felt so welcome and like you're under her wing?
Beautiful. Come,
she'll do
cuddle,
that.
I'll keep you warm.
You know who fought for that like 6 love? Kilani.
Yeah, the ultimate goat.
Felix, our boy Felix. They connect. Shane isn't the best person for us to go home.
Yes. I don't know if it's paranoid Dino or just like player Dino that's talking to me, going for Meryl, what it all means, what it could mean at merge whenever that happens. So I hear him. If we all just do what we're supposed to do, and if Tony was able to pull the numbers, merge. I see the doors opening wide. I see them saying, come.
As I was actually thinking it through, Meryl is actually slightly more dangerous than Shane. Shane is going to put his foot in his mouth and he can go anytime.
Yeah.
But Meryl is so good at the social game.
Yeah.
So it would be best actually that she goes before Shane does, because Shane's going to put his foot in it anyway and he can go next after.
Perfect.
If I give Meryl 2 minutes at merge, she will pull in Kilani and she will pull Steffi back into her alliance. And I don't need that to happen because I tonight am pledging my allegiance to one alliance. And I need that alliance to be in the majority at merge.
Woo. Right. Fun times ahead. Let's just hope it all goes to plan.
Yeah.
the three of us, Dino, myself, and Palesa will vote for Meryl, and Tony will handle her side, and also vote for Meryl, and half of the votes going for Shane. That's the plan. I know we got our side locked. I just hope Tony has managed to swerve some votes towards Shane.
I'm going to present diplomatic immunity as my idol. But it's the only thing I really can do with it. This is Survivor and, you know, water's getting deep and I need to get to dry land. And I don't see any ships around. I've got an idol and I'll show it to you later when I've got to go get it. So, I'm saying this to you. I haven't lied to you once. I haven't. If you know of a lie that I've told you, hit me with it.
I've never lied to you. I'm thinking, oh man, here we go again.
So no, I'm not saying we get rid of Dante now. I'm saying betray, let's vote someone else off.
Yeah.
We can do a Palesa, and I've already cleared it with Meryl.
And his pitch is that Meryl instructed him to tell me to vote for Palesa. But I know they all want to vote me out. So I'm just listening to him talk this nonsense.
Let's smash that alliance. You will not be on the outs. The next vote can be Dante to prove the strength of this alliance. Okay, I haven't seen Dante's idol.
I haven't either.
He says he's got one, but I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Well, I'll show you mine later.
He also has an idol. Like, how many idols are there? Where's mine? Why don't I have 3? If everybody has an idol. Nico said this is the hardest season of Survivor, and it's been that. They're not handing out idols like sweets. No! So I don't believe he has one. And I'm calling his bluff.
Okay, it's one last vote.
Dino's out of the equation. So the only person that must take the collateral damage should be Phil. Because we can't lose Meryl or Shane.
What if Phil got something? I mean, Outpost, you know there's always something. I mean, do you buy all of that stuff that there's...
I don't buy it. I don't buy it, but what can we do?
I guarantee you she got something out of that.
Say Dino has something, Philip has something, right? What if we put 4 votes on Palesa?
Yeah, but I don't want to see Palesa go.
I
just
also
yet.
don't, but...
Problem is, if you don't get that whole thing right, Meryl or Shane are gonna go.
The initial plan is to split votes, 4 on Shane, 4 on Meryl. That doesn't work for me, nor does it work for Steffi. And if Meryl or Shane goes home, there's my first alliance gone. You know, we'll be a breakfast club of 4. So that is a bit concerning for me. And the last thing I want in this game is Tony to have numbers.
Where's Marion on a walk?
Everyone writes Shane.
Everyone here?
Yeah, except me. So there's 4 on Shane, and then I'm writing Meryl with the other 3 guys. Just
You discussed that already?
with Phil.
That you'd be writing Meryl with the 3 of them?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how we just thought it would be the easiest way for us to remember.
But why are we not discussing it?
Yeah. Well, we can.
Why are we only getting...
Hearing about it. Well, we spoke about it yesterday. So now I was so confused. I'm like, listen, you and I alone discussed it at the water well yesterday. And I told you what had happened, what went down, and you said it sounded like a great idea.
How do you guys feel?
No, I mean, that's also up for debate. Like, I wanted to kind of appease him. He would say, yeah, cool. You guys, have been spending time with him. You know more than what we know.
Right, and then if when it goes to the revote?
Shame.
Is it?
And you feel that you can trust Phil?
Yeah.
Okay. I just had to shine a light on the dictatorship to show the other people that they have no say in going forward with Tony, because Tony is the one that calls the shot. And there is a clear hierarchy. And guess what? You are a number.
All right, it's nearly time for tribal.
What's the latest horrible news?
I don't know. Do you have horrible news?
Yeah, I want to stay with this Philip thing. I mean, it's hit or miss. Like, you know, it's a 2 million rand shot.
I'm gonna want to puke in my shirt.
Yeah, camp is very quiet. It seems everyone is locked into what they need to do tonight, which is a good and a bad thing. But yeah, I feel I'm on the block. I think if my expired idol doesn't do its thing, then I won't be here tomorrow.
Even if all 5 of us decide we're writing Shane, now I don't think you're going to get that past Marianne. That's the only other thing that's the safest thing that we can do.
I think Lisa will get past Marianne. But I don't know if that's the right thing. This is so hard.
Palisa, I think out of everyone that's playing, is probably the smartest player. And something that I didn't expect on this season was that she would be so social. So people won't see her coming for the win.
It's me, what they want. They don't want anyone else here, so it's me. There's no other out for me besides to...
But what about Palisa? Why? That's an out.
Yeah, but they...
That will get past Marianne.
Yeah, but you really think that they're gonna now, last second, change?
They don't need to know, do they? Think about it. We don't have a lot of time.
If I'm in a position where I have an idol, I can't be the one who's begging for votes on different individuals. So I need this kind of confidence on the outside, although I'm extremely vulnerable on the inside, to be able to make it through tonight. I think optics is going to be very important tonight going into Tribal Council.
A lot of people have pouches tonight. So people want to get their votes on the right people so that the votes are not burnt, so that the moves are made. I have a pouch. Dante has a pouch. Dino's got a pouch. Philip has a half a pouch. Shane now has a pouch. That's 5 out of the 6 people that are here. They have pouches.
I'm gonna have to break someone's trust. It's a done deal. It's a given. I have to break someone's trust. Whether it's gonna be Dino and Phil, or whether it's gonna be Dante and Meryl, I don't know.
In Afrikaans, they say die poppe gaan dans. And this is what's gonna happen tonight.
Yonta, Masu, welcome to Tribal Council. Palisa, is having the other tribe here with a vote to cast, is having that exciting or daunting?
It's almost like today we're playing a merge game pre-merge because everyone is involved and a lot of people are going to be involved in making the same decision across the bounds of the alliances. So it is going to be very important for there to be some cross-communication.
Dante, it's no secret that there are previous existing relationships before this season. But we're well into this game for other new relationships to have developed, maybe even stronger. Do you think that's possible?
I think, you know, the previous relationships outside the game does count a lot. It's constantly putting these pieces together and building these blocks of exactly who's who in the zoo because, you know, sometimes these relationships kind of overlap because my friend is her friend is his friend and who's the best friend.
Shane, what are the chances that some of those relationships, previous to this season of Survivor SA, what if they have been lying dormant until, you know, we move into something like merge?
The fact that it's 2 million rand means that those relationships probably won't stand up as long as they might have before.
Phil, so given everything we're talking about, I don't think anyone sitting here can feel safe. What can you do?
You know, there's a lot of people with pre-existing relationships. I'm unfortunately not one of those people. So I just have to rely on my gameplay up until this point and any relationships that I've built so far. and the conversations that I've had with people looking to the future.
All right, so Dino, going forward, should you survive into the next phase of the game, how much is your game plan going to change?
I don't know, because I've never been the next phase, we assume, is merge. I've never been there, so I don't know what to expect. So I assume my game plan is going to reveal itself at that point. You know, I just need to get there first. There's no point planning 3-4 moves in advance if, you know, you're sitting in a nice warm bed eating, you know, some like a hot warm meal and going, I coulda, shoulda, woulda. So yeah, that game plan right now is to be confirmed.
Why don't you all just chat to each other? Go for it. Off you go.
If you work with Tony and Tage, then I work with you guys. So where you going to? Shane. Did the other guys come to you? So initially they can't speak to you for long. They want to split. Marilyn, Sean, Shane. Initially, they split in the votes between you and Shane. Felix and Milani is 100% plus. They got one Melissa, I promise you. Yeah, I promise you, Felix is 100%. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. But then tell Felix.
I'm saying that there's no option. Just because we want to let's so okay. So all good. What? No, really, this is really, we need 3 months. Otherwise it's not going to work. So really, it has to be. Yeah. Okay, so I should do this. Yeah. But what do we all do?
But then they'll definitely be more votes on Shane because they paid the Outpost votes, the extra vote to Shane.
I've like blown up my game and all that to try and keep us both safe. You're full of love. So we are seriously relying on you. I know I'll direct us, that's what I'm saying to you. I know everyone else is going. They're all going for but I'm seeing what I think they're going for. So yeah, okay. So what do we do here? Because survive the vote. Makes like we still need some sort of urge in case. I don't think anyone's saying anything word, but is there another vote going Shane's way or anything like that? I can throw it to you. No, let's go Shane's way. Okay. Not coming for you. Okay. Just know that. Okay. Cool. Okay. Sure. Maybe one day. Sure. Not today. Yeah, sure.
All right, everybody, take a seat. Take a seat.
Yes. It looks like Stevie told Kilani to go Palesa. Looks like they're flipping. So Phil thinks we should go on Palesa. He needs 3 more Palesa. So who needs 3 more Palesa? Phil, but we still need to put something on Shane just in case.
Grab a spot on your benches.
Oh, sorry.
Phil's just talking to everybody. All right, Dino, Dante, wrap it up. Yonta, who's more confused now than they were before that little discussion? Palesa?
I mean, I'm hardly one to be a nervous wreck, but I'm a nervous wreck right now.
And why is that?
Because there's so much information, too much information, different information. Yeah.
And I gotta say, everyone still looks quite concerned with a lot more to talk about. Yonta, from your side, anything you want to say?
I want to keep playing.
Yeah, me too. Please.
Ditto.
Keep me in the game.
What about your side? You all good to go?
We're ready, Nico.
Ready to vote?
It's cold.
Let's vote.
You have to say this has been all rather frenetic. The greater alliance that I'm currently aligned with came into this with a game plan, a solid game plan. We had the numbers enough to split votes, but what on earth has just happened? I'm not getting any straight answers here, and
Fluidity is happening.
But the fluidity that doesn't make sense, where we're now taking out one of the greater alliance, makes no sense to me. Does anyone want to clarify anything? So.
Maybe this will help.
Yeah.
Along with bad habits with the pole, I've got very good habits. Just there.
Is that a pouch?
Would you like to open your pouch for us?
Yeah, that's my pouch right there.
I also have a pouch.
Oh.
So that's no shock to anyone. Everybody knows about my pouch. I can't even do a cool reveal.
Why would change the plan? It's so stupid.
I know, right? It doesn't make sense.
No, you can't say it doesn't make sense, Tony. You know what's going on. No, come on. No.
Oh my gosh.
No ways. Come on. This is silly. This is really silly. I do not understand it.
I'm ready to vote.
And we, let's not delay it anymore. And
Yeah,
let's
let's
get to the votes, guys.
I'll let you know when it's time to go to the vote. Okay?
Sorry, Nico.
Because there's someone who's not ready to go to the vote, and I want everyone to be ready.
I'm ready to vote.
And we, let's not delay it anymore. And
Yeah,
let's
let's
get to the votes, guys.
I'll let you know when it's time to go to the vote. Okay?
Sorry, Nico.
Because there's someone who's not ready to go to the vote, and I
Okay,
want
I'm
everyone to be
sorry.
ready. Tej, why are you frustrated? What's going on?
Well, I conveyed my worry, but it's too little too late now, isn't it? I'm gonna have to go with the consensus.
All right. Anyone else feel the same way he's feeling? Seems like everyone is still playing their cards very close to their chest. Makes sense. I suppose the only way to find out is to go to the vote. You're ready to do that?
Yes. Hell yes.
All right. With that, it is time to vote. Masu, you'll be voting first. Steffi, we'll start with you. Over to Yontar. Shane, you're up first. I'll get the votes. If anyone's in possession of a hidden immunity idol or an advantage in this game and you want to play it, now would be the time to do that.
I'll start. I have a little pouch here with a limited edition thing inside. It's a door stopper because it's an expired idol. So for those who were wondering, I can't use it. It's...
And mine is just a stone.
I figured as much. Figured as much.
Anything else? Once the votes are read, the decision is final, and the person voted out of this game must leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. Palesa. Palesa. Meryl. Meryl. That's 2 votes, Meryl. 2 votes, Palesa. Palesa. That's 3 votes, Palesa. 2 votes, Meryl. Palesa. Palesa. That's 5 votes, Palesa. Palesa. That's 6 votes, Palesa. 2 votes, Meryl. Ninth person voted out of Return of the Outcasts. Palesa. Palesa, that's 7, that's enough. Need to bring me your torch.
We love you, Palesa.
I love you too, guys.
We love you so much.
Palesa, tribe has spoken. Off you go. And just like that, another torch is snuffed. Another castaway's dreams of sitting at that final tribal council absolutely crushed. But the good news, you're all still here. You get to fight another day in this game. But since you've just voted out one of the big guns, I guess it's safe to say the gloves are now well and truly off, so you better stay on your toes. I think we better call it a night before the rain comes in again. Or, since I have all of you here right now, why don't we just call it emerge.
I thought it was chicken spring rolls. I thought it was food, man.
Well done.
You know I'm a sucker for a buffet.
There you go. There we go. Nice one. Well done. Drop your buffs in the fire pit.
With respect and dignity.
Full package. Full package.
So this is what it feels like.
Welcome.
Congratulations, everybody. You made merge. Your new tribe name, Salam. You're going to return back to the former Yontar camp, but we've made a few upgrades.
Yes! Oh, yes!
Because you still got another 20 days to go in this game. We did say it's going to be a tougher season. Trust me, this phase of the game is tougher than any of you have experienced because you're all returning players. So play hard, play to win, and remember, 2 million up for grabs. And only one person can take the title of Sole Survivor.
Yep.
So, play hard, but enjoy everything along the way. Stay safe. Good luck. Grab your stuff, off you go. Enjoy.
Will do.
Thank you, Nico.
Thank you, everybody. Monday on Survivor SA.
I noticed that Dante and Felix are like girlfriend and boyfriend. They are so giddy.
Sure. No, that's good. Steffi last night said 100% she's locked in.
I am super loyal, and my loyalty was with the Breakfast Club first before I met Tony.
Nico, forgive me.
What are you gonna do?
You're peeing in your pants. Yeah.
I am feeling quite disappointed. But, I mean, that's just the game. This is the end. My torch is snuffed, so...
Tonight set the precedent for the game to come. Adapt or die. I'm so sorry.
In Survivor, you never just leave, but you leave with some kind of a win. And the way in which I have learned to increase my social interactions and overcome some of my social anxiety, this Survivor was the ultimate test. That's why I leave here with some sort of a win for my actual life.